And for our second Jaguar Pride speaker tonight, our teacher and speech and debate coach, Ms. Kelly Schwab, will give the introduction.
Good evening. The class of 2020 is one I'll never forget. You are irrefutable proof that quality can come in great quantities. And the Jag Pride recipient that I have the privilege of introducing tonight is extremely familiar with greatness. Salonee Singh has put in more effort and time into accomplishing her goals these past 4 years than many people do in a lifetime. While her achievements would not have come without hard work, greatness is just in her DNA. She has stemmed from two parents whose individual accomplishments are impressively noteworthy, along with their love and support for their children, which is deserving of an award in itself. She's rooted to her siblings who have provided motivation and punchlines. They are all a unit, inspiring growth in each other to be better every day. The Singh family is the definition of family goals. I am especially thankful to Salonee's mother, Sita Singh, for all of her support over the years. She is easily one of the greatest people I know. While Salonee has blossomed from her amazing family, don't mistake her for a delicate flower, because she is a force to be reckoned with in her individual drive to make a difference. She has a resume that is longer than a Charles Dickens novel, with examples of dedication and achievement and community service on every page. She's an award-winning writer who's been published in both books and magazines. She's a regional champion, state finalist, and ranked nationally in the top 15 for congressional debate, earning respect for being able to outwit her opponents with ease and delivering an argument with a poignant humor that is uncommon on the debate circuit. She has proven to be a leader, not only as an officer for the debate team, English Honor Society, and Poetry Performance Club, but also as a global activist by initiating a Books for Peace program designed to promote literacy, using literature written for and about marginalized groups. Besides her wordsmith skills, it's her ability to adapt without compromising her values in order to succeed that has made me one of her biggest fans. I'm really going to miss my front row seat to her greatness, but I know she'll be in the perfect place to thrive next year as an undergraduate at Brown University, since it's known as the social justice warrior of the Ivy League family. So, what do you get when you put a writer, debater, and activist in the same body? Change for the better. No joke, just a fact that because she is all three and much funnier than me, I believe that Salonee is just the change we need. It's now time for all you to experience firsthand why her words invoke fear in her debate competitors, are revered for proving that girls are funny, and cheered for defending those in need. Here comes your last speaker of the night and my cherished student, Salonee Singh.
Good evening, faculty, friends, parents, and most importantly, the class of 2020, and whoever else may be in your living room right now. I would like to begin by thanking Ms. Schwab. Thank you for supporting the ambitions of a nervous girl who was deathly afraid of public speaking. You not only believed in her, but taught her to believe in herself. In fact, on that first day of freshman year, walking into debate, none of us knew that we were walking towards a new, more confident and engaged version of ourselves. Guess we were all too busy acting out the animal names we pulled from a hat. From the first adventure to the very last, you have been there every step of the way. So thank you for being you, Schwab. Also, thank you to this class. It's an unbelievable honor to be able to address the charter family that I have had the privilege to succeed, fail, grow, and hope alongside. I mean, to complete a high school career that began with the Trump administration and ended with coronavirus and the Trump administration is no easy feat. But as one of your graduation speakers today, I am tasked with the impossible task of talking about our future, which, I'll be honest, I can't really identify right now. So while the moment that we walk across the stage marks our transition, it's the certainties of the charter experience that make our future a little less uncertain. It's the certainties that I will miss. And here's what I am certain of. We were the ones who rose above hardship. And not just in little ways, like facing the stampede in Miss Chevrez's room anytime there was a ticket sale, or knowing that being a JAG meant that you would never get your school schedule when the rest of the world seemed to. No, I'm talking about the big things, like the palpable school spirit that united behind our soccer team and followed the boys all the way to states this year. The things that became a staple of the charter experience, like counting on Colton's enthusiasm to light up every hallway, or hearing Brianna's name on the announcements every single morning. And when the world became unpredictable, we found ways around it, like Jenna's creativity, allowing us to learn things about our class that we never knew, one Instagram post at a time. This is not a paid endorsement, but don't forget to follow. In fact, class of 2020, we even stayed strong through a lethal disease that affected our performance through the last months of our year. In fact, scientists are still searching for a cure for senioritis. And sure, I know there's a lot we didn't get to do. We didn't get our prom or our grad bash, or perhaps most tragic of all, we didn't get to see the Mr. Jag boys destroy the Renegade, and perhaps a few hip bones and ankles. For a class hallmarked by its 2020 vision, none of us could have seen this one coming. But that's okay, because that same 2020 hindsight is what will forever keep our collective memories alive. We all took exams together in a freezing gym. We all felt the fear of making eye contact with Ms. Fernandez while wearing our favorite hoodie. And we all tried to pronounce Elon Musk's child's name. No matter the endeavor, the class of 2020 never failed in the face of uncertainty because we never stopped trying. Graduates, each of us is only here today because someone else was our shoulder to cry on, a rock to lean on, in the face of a seemingly unsurmountable challenge. We're only here today because of the guidance and wisdom of our friends and family, which is why I would like to thank mine for being the reason that I'm on this stage. Raj, thank you for being my best friend since we were little. Although you're not so little anymore, 6 feet tall to be exact. You'll always be my little brother that I never stop annoying. Shreya, thank you for making me the proudest little sister in the world. You have taught me the true meaning of fearlessness and courage, and I can't wait to see you change the world one day. And Papa, thank you for being nothing but unconditionally supportive of every single one of my endeavors. You have always shown me with your own actions that there is never any room for self-doubt, and I love you. And lastly, Mama, thank you for not only being my guardian, my supporter, my most trusted confidant, but my best friend in this life. You are the American dream, and I am so proud that I get to call myself your daughter. In fact, you have always shown me that I can be anyone I wanted to be in this life. But I can only hope someday that I become like you. Also, thank you to Mr. Baer and our administration for always rising above adversity and doing everything possible to celebrate our class. Along with Slater and Quizlet, those extra 35 minutes of sleep every morning are what really got us through the year. So thank you for that. And thank you to every single teacher I've ever had for being so understanding when I would disappear off the face of the earth for another debate tournament. Thank you for teaching us things that we'll never forget, like how to shake hands and what to put in our 401k. Shout out to Mr. Quigley. Also, thank you to my friends for not only being my support system, but my inspirations. And lastly, thank you to Sabrina, Kylie, Akira, Michael, and Robert. can't believe I'm about to say this, but I will actually miss getting roasted by all of you. In fact, you guys are not only my best friends, but the people that I can't wait to know for the rest of my life. Thank you for proving time and time again that I have won the lottery with the people that I get to surround myself with. As a child of immigrants, I always grew up cognizant of the enormous sacrifices that my parents made to give me a better life in this country. They too, just like all of us here, were stepping out into a future filled with uncertainty. So from the beauty of every BSU showcase to the flags that we proudly rep during Spirit Week, I'm so proud that we have learned that the diversity that sets us apart is what makes us great. Even despite the bittersweet warmth of this goodbye, it's important to remember that we are a generation inheriting a world of instability. In the coming years of growth and change, we are the ones who get to choose what to make of this world. Which is why I ask you to remember all the times that we were the ones to reject indifference. The ones who walked out of class as mere sophomores to protest our frustration with gun laws, and then walked to the library as first-time voters, turning our anger and our frustration into action. We are the class that proved that ballots are stronger than bullets. And I hope that the next step in this walk will be to the polls in November. To quote Zora Neale Hurston, and definitely not to suck up to the Phelpses, there are years that ask questions and years that answer. I hope that we walk away from charter knowing that we are ready to fill the coming years with answers, ones that will make our school proud. I hope that we don't forget that it is up to us to restart the world's measure of normalcy and to stand up in the face of injustice. I hope that we don't forget names like Ahmaud Arbery, that the planet Earth is our one and only home, and that misogyny can and should never win. As we venture out into the world, I hope that we'll be a thorn in the side of inequality. I hope that we speak up, and as cliche as it may sound, I hope we are the ones to change the world. Because if there is one thing that I am certain of, it's that if anyone can change the world, it's a Jaguar. To the class of 2020, when nothing is certain, anything is possible. Catch you on the flip side. Good luck and congratulations.